What's up YouTube? Hope you're doing well today. In this video, we're gonna get the front windows tinted on a 2014 Honda Pilot and see how well it matches the factory rear tint. So this isn't a groundbreaking video because there's a ton of other tint videos on YouTube, but my goal is to basically see how well aftermarket tint will match the factory tint, at least on the Pilot. Now I got the front two windows done on my 06 CRV, and the shop that did it used Expel film, and it doesn't quite match the factory windows, which kind of bothers me, even though you really can't tell in pictures or video. So I checked the interweb to do a little research, see what I could find on what other Pilot owners have tried, and a lot of people recommended 3M was pretty close. So I'm on my way to a shop that's a 3M authorized dealer, and we'll see how it turns out. As you can see right now, there's no tint on the front windows, so we'll be able to get a comparison once they're done to see how much light makes it inside after the windows are done. And we'll get a couple before and after shots. Turn out pretty good?
I do what I gotta do. Yeah, it's you gotta keep the windows up for 2 days. Okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it outside too.
With the sticker.
Oh, cool.
That's you know, still a lot of water. You're gonna see some waviness, you know, like this. What you see here, you know, just let it dry. Okay.
Cool.
As the windows start getting hot, you know, the waviness is gonna start looking more noticeable, but have to dry. But like I said, you know, from the outside,
It's pretty good.
closest match that you can get. Doesn't get any better than that. And like I said, when it dries, it will look more similar to the barbie. All that waving, all the haze that you see there.
Yeah.
But they have to smooth that out, you know.
Okay.
In the front too, you know, pretty decent size. It look like you can stick this back on right now if you want.
Oh, that little thing. Did you just unplug it for now?
You still got the sticker.
Okay.
So just plug it and put it right back there.
Just like that, we are wrapped up. So far, it looks pretty good. We're gonna take it home, take a closer look, and see how well it matches. You can also tell it's a bit darker in here than before it had tint. Not sure how it's gonna look on camera. So I ended up going with the SunTek Carbon film instead of the 3M because the percentage was closer to what would match the rear glass. It was also a slightly upgraded film versus the 3M basic film that they had. Their step-up 3M film was the color shade, I believe it's called, which didn't look like a bad film, but has a unique color to it. And with me just doing the front windows, felt like that probably wouldn't match well at all with the rear. So ended up going with the SunTek instead of the 3M. So it's the next day. I wanted to give the tint some time to dry out, lose some of the haziness, and get rid of some of the bubbles, and try to get a good look to compare. Today is a cloudy day, so I'm not sure how well the camera is going to pick up the tint. Unfortunately, you can tell a difference, especially when the sun's out and it's pretty bright. The SunTek tint has more of a charcoal shade, and the factory tint is kind of like a mute black. Of course, didn't expect it to match perfect, because aftermarket tint is obviously a film, and factory tint is actually tinted glass, so you'll never be able to get an exact match. My plan is to eventually add tint to the rear windows as well to darken them a little more. Looking from inside, you can definitely see the shade difference. And in the video, it looks like the front window is a lot darker, but it's only about a 2% difference. I ended up going with 18% for the film, and the factory measured right at about 20%. Like I said, I plan on adding tint to the rear windows, which will darken them up a little more, give them actual UV protection, and hopefully match the fronts a little better. I also had the windshield strip done, the same tint, and that turned out pretty good. But like I said, I ended up going with the SunTek Carbon film because the percentages that he offered were closer to factory rear tint. I was really hoping to go with 3M. I saw on a few forums that people had pretty good luck with 3M film matching better. Because I'm planning on adding tint to the rear windows and the SunTek Carbon film being a little better than the 3M they offered, I went with that. So hopefully in the end, it turns out good. And I'm not disappointed with how it turned out so far. Definitely from a distance or at night, you can't tell. But during the day, up close, even today when it's a little cloudy, you can see the slight shade difference. Well, that's a wrap on this video. It's just a quick comparison. Hopefully this gives you an idea on what the SunTek Carbon film turns out like against the rear factory tint on a 2nd gen Pilot if you're looking to get tint done on yours. But until next time, think positive, stay humble, and be safe.